Compliance today extends beyond merely checking boxes as organizations navigate various regulations. It's essential to maintain a compliant network infrastructure for improved cyber resilience. How do you ensure compliance for your network devices? Are you tracking this with a spreadsheet? Sadly, many organizations depend on manual compliance tracking for their network devices, which burdens teams and increases risk. With numerous devices from different vendors, assessing configurations and verifying compliance becomes challenging. Poor management of this information can result in fines and undermine trust in your compliance and network teams. Compliance for modern network infrastructure is a journey rather than a one-time event, and auditing and compliance checks must be both repeatable and reportable. Configuration drift happens more often than expected, and network devices may be compliant at one moment, but lose compliance as systems are upgraded or new vulnerabilities emerge. Then finally, compliance should be tracked and reported on a regular basis over time. But what if you could schedule daily, weekly, and monthly compliance checks? This ensures your windows are closed and doors are locked, providing peace of mind. But even better, how about being able to send reports directly to your compliance team and saving them time? The good news is BackBox helps you establish and enforce standards. With our compliance module IntelliChecks, you can measure compliance, identify gaps, and remediate them, all while integrating with your change management system. Let me show you how we can help. So let's begin by examining the IntelliChecks library under automations. Here we see that there are nearly 2,000 pre-built compliance checks. And no two customer environments are exactly the same, so consider these templates and you can adapt them to fit your environment. You'll find that a substantial part of our pre-built solutions is intended to help you ensure compliance with industry best practices like PCI, DORA, and CIS. And by clicking on one of these IntelliChecks, you can see how simple they are. Configuration includes some basic information about the IntelliCheck, such as name, description, size, and so on. And dynamic fields are crucial when verifying against a specific standard. These could include things like a variable, a timeout, specific value. BackBox executes commands specific to this IntelliCheck. So for instance, here you're going to notice that we're running 2 commands on one remote device. We will execute the commands on the remote device, download the information into a file, and manipulate it locally. Then we can determine whether this particular control results in a pass or fail. Next is the remediation tab, and if you choose to self-remediate, you can follow the steps to correct the configuration and bring it back into compliance. Now let's select Manage Groups so we can see how these are grouped, for example, by CIS benchmark for a specific vendor. Here we've got CIS level 1, and within it you can see all the checkpoint IntelliChecks or controls that BackBox is checking for, 36 of them. If you manage one of these groups within a job and you've also set up a notification, you'll receive an email containing the results. Here's an example of an HTML attachment from one of those emails. This indicates that you ran a total of 97 controls within this group against a single Cisco WLC based on a CIS benchmark. A total of 51 controls passed and 46 failed. You can even drill into each to see what failed and why. And if you ran this against multiple devices, you'd also see the results for those other devices here. You can see the reason for the failure with that little red dot on the left-hand side, and in the middle explains why. In this case, the authentication keychain is not set. And you can also see that we have NA for remediated. So this indicates that you opted not to remediate these non-compliant elements. Had you done so, this would be green, and under remediated, it would say yes. This means that 46 elements showing failure would be green, indicating that the device is compliant. You would have 97 success reports instead of the 51 that we see. So finally, to help you gain a quick overview of which of your devices are non-compliant, you can check the status through the All Devices view on the BackBox platform. On the right-hand side, you will see the current compliance status, displaying the various statuses, fail, pass, and unchecked. This status can also be extracted via API, allowing you to update any external reporting systems. To summarize, BackBox can help you not only push a standard configuration out to all your devices, but it can also help ensure those configurations remain compliant over time. With our out-of-the-box compliance benchmark automations, we can help you accelerate compliance by quickly downloading automation templates into the BackBox automation library and completing benchmark checks in under a minute. Maintain compliance and prevent configuration drift with contextually aware automated rechecks, remediations, and updates. Auto-remediate compliance drift. Each automation can have remediation enabled, allowing compliance drift to be automatically remediated. And then finally, respond faster to compliance audits with comprehensive, detailed reporting. To learn more about the BackBox Cyber Resilience Platform, schedule a personalized demo.